Hi, Mark T the Handyman here. Today we're going to change our paddles and our scraper on our Toro Power Clear 721R snowblower. What happens here is as the paddle is scraping the snow and throwing it against the cement or a driveway, whatever you have, it starts to wear down. The way you'll notice that is that it won't throw as far and it just is not as efficient as a machine. So you have to change them every so often. These might not be as bad as they could be, but they're worn, so we're going to change them. One of the things that I would suggest, because these are exposed to the weather, is just spray a little bit of WD-40 or some kind of a light oil on there. It doesn't take a lot, and you can do both sides. You have the nut on this side, and then you have the bolt on this side. Now that we've sprayed both sides, what we're going to do is we're going to take these out, and that'll take these pieces of metal out here that hold it in the center. They'll come out, and then we'll take the side panel screws out. The size of the nuts and bolts on the center plate is 7/16 on both sides. So I have two 1/4-inch socket wrenches, one to hold onto the back nut and one to loosen the bolt on the other side. What we have is 4 short bolts on the outside of the plate, and the center bolt that holds onto the shaft is about twice as long as the 4 that hold the plate together. Now it's time to take the paddles off. There's 4 screws in each of these, and we're just going to take those off one at a time. On the paddles, it's a little bit different. They have a star fitting here, and then they got the 7/16 on the back. So we're going to use this to get these off. And let's see, right there. All right, so that one came off, and that's what we're talking about. It's right there. So we'll get the rest of those off, and we'll put the paddle in place. Okay, so we got all of the nuts and bolts off of the paddle, and it comes out fairly easy. So we're going to put this one back in before we put the other one in place. So now we've got the new paddle installed on that side, and now we're going to install this side. Try to keep your nuts and bolts close by and together so you don't lose them. By the way, we're doing this on my F-150 because I have bad knees and I'm getting old and I can't bend down as easily. So this is the only bench I have is on my F-150 tailgate. Let's see. There we go. And then we'll just do the other side. Okay, we got one more to go and we're done with removing. Here we go, we got it. Now we'll get the new paddle and put it back in place. Well, just to give you a little view of what we're up against here, and it's not difficult, is you've got this screw on this side and you pull, but there's not as long as you catch it, you're fine. And we're going to leave that loose because we got to do the other side. But that's what we're doing here. Hopefully you can see that a little bit better. Okay, here we've got our new blades on. By the way, all the nuts are locking nuts. So now it's time to replace the scraper. We've turned the machine over, and what we've got is we've got a tension spring here, we've got a 1/2 inch bolt here, and a 9/16 nut on this side. So we're gonna take the springs off first on both sides. And they come off fairly easy. And then we've got one on this side, right there. And since we're on this side, we're gonna start on this side. Like I say, we got the 9/16 on this side and the 1/2 inch on this side. And we're gonna loosen these up. There we go. Simple. And I'm gonna move this. Now we're gonna do the other side. Same way. We take the springs off. Okay, so let's put the springs on the new scraper. Now that we have both springs on, let's attach the new scraper to the snowblower with the nuts and bolts. Once we get the bolts back in place, we will tighten the nut. Now let's go to the other side and do the same thing. It's simple. Just get the bolt back in the hole and tighten the nut. After we get the bolt in place and attach the nut, we are going to put the springs in place. Once we finish this side, then we'll do the same thing on the other side. We are going to finish tightening up the bolts first on this side, and then we'll go to the other side. These are locking nuts we are using, just like the lock nuts on the paddles. These will secure the scraper to the snowblower. Now let's test the scraper by pushing it in and out. The spring pulls the scraper as it goes over the snowy surface, while the snowblower gets the surface nice and clean. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up or a like. If you want to watch more of my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.